You're hustling, you're grinding, you're putting in the work, but you're not seeing the results you want. Sound familiar? You're blaming the competition, the economy, maybe even your Instagram algorithm. But I'm here to tell you, your biggest enemy isn't out there. It's in here. Your biggest enemy isn't your competition. It's not your lack of resources. It's not even bad luck. It's you. More specifically, your ego is silently destroying your success. And if you don't control it, it will control you. Let me show you why. Look, we live in a world obsessed with success. Everyone's chasing the next win, the next viral moment, the next $1 million. But real success, lasting success, isn't about what you already know. It's about how fast you learn. And guess what? Ego hates learning. Ego tells you you've already arrived, that you're the smartest person in the room. But that's a recipe for disaster. Imagine a startup founder who refuses mentorship, thinking they have it all figured out. They ignore market feedback, dismiss their team's concerns, and boom, their business collapses. Sound familiar? We've all seen it happen. They let their ego write checks their skills couldn't cash. Here's the truth. The moment you think you know it all is the moment you stop growing. And in today's fast-paced world, if you're not growing, you're dying. So how do you fight back? Stay humble, stay hungry. Be a sponge, soak up knowledge like your life depends on it. The best learners become the biggest winners. You finally made it. You've achieved a level of success you only dreamed of. You're on top of the world, but here's the thing about the top. The air is thin and it's easy to fall. Have you ever heard of the Icarus story? He flew too close to the sun because of overconfidence. His ego literally melted his wings. And guess what? That's how businesses and careers crash and burn. Kodak had digital camera technology before anyone else. But their ego said, "We own this industry. Why change?" They were so busy patting themselves on the back, they didn't see the future coming. Now, they're a cautionary tale. The moment you start believing your own hype, the moment you stop innovating, the moment you think you're invincible, that's when you become vulnerable. So how do you stay ahead of the game? Focus on the work, not the recognition. Stay adaptable. Be relentless in your pursuit of improvement. The second you get complacent, someone's coming for your spot. Chapter 3, Ego Turns Failure into Disaster. Let's be real, failure is part of the game. Every entrepreneur, every athlete, every successful person has failed at some point, but here's the difference. Successful people learn from their failures, while ego-driven people let failure destroy them. Failure is painful, but ego makes it 10 times worse. Instead of learning, you start blaming. Instead of adapting, you double down on bad decisions. You become so married to being right that you refuse to see the truth. A CEO sees profits dropping but refuses to pivot, saying, "Our way has always worked." They blame the market, the economy, their competitors, everyone but themselves. A few months later, they're out of business. Here's the thing, failure is feedback. It's the universe telling you to adjust your approach, but you have to be willing to listen. So how do you turn failure into fuel? See it as a learning opportunity, not a personal attack. Embrace the suck. Analyze what went wrong, adjust your strategy, and come back stronger. Chapter 4, Ego and Leadership. Let me tell you something. Leadership isn't about being the loudest voice in the room. It's not about demanding respect or having all the answers. True leadership is about service. It's about empowering others to be their best selves. But ego-driven leaders? They don't serve, they rule. They demand loyalty, reject criticism, and surround themselves with yes men. They create a culture of fear, not innovation. And guess what? That fear trickles down, stifling creativity and destroying morale. Think about Abraham Lincoln. He surrounded himself with advisors who challenged him, who weren't afraid to disagree. He knew that true strength came from diverse perspectives. Meanwhile, Napoleon's arrogance led him to overextend his armies, make poor decisions, and ultimately lose everything. So, how do you lead with humility? Listen more, talk less. Create a space where everyone feels safe to share their ideas, even if they challenge your own. Remember, a leader's job isn't to have all the answers, it's to ask the right questions. Chapter 5. Conquer your ego, conquer your world. Look, I'm not here to sugarcoat it. Crushing your ego is hard work. It's a daily battle. But I'm telling you, it's a battle worth fighting, because your ego is the only thing standing between you and your true potential. It's the voice whispering doubts in your ear, telling you you're not good enough, Not smart enough, not ready yet. It's the thing holding you back from taking risks, from chasing your dreams, from becoming the best version of yourself. But here's the good news. You have the power to silence that voice. You have the power to choose humility over hubris, curiosity over complacency, and growth over ego. If you're ready to crush your ego and unlock your full potential, comment ego below. I'll send you 3 powerful strategies to break free from the ego trap and start winning. Your ego is lying to you. Conquer it before it conquers you. Start crushing your goals today. You know that feeling when you finish an amazing book and you just want to talk about it with everyone you know? That's how I feel about Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. It's a game changer. And the best part? You can start listening to it for free right now. That's right, your first audiobook is free. Experience best-selling thrillers, powerful self-development books like Ego is the Enemy, and epic adventures, all at your fingertips. Start your free trial now. It's only $2 per month after your 30-day free trial, and guess what? You can cancel anytime. No risks, no regrets, just powerful storytelling. Don't let your ego hold you back any longer. Click the link in the description and start listening today. Crush that ego and become the best version of yourself.